We live in a world where people like likes more than they like people. Now, in this world of social media dominance, it's important for every business owner to understand how to stay consistent in your online presence. Because at the end of the day, today this is becoming a very important metrics that is influencing the growth of your business. Hi, my name is Rajiv Talreja, and as a business coach, I work with entrepreneurs in setting up marketing strategies and systems so that their reach can be expanded, and as a result of that reach being expanded, their income can be expanded. And I've worked with entrepreneurs from more than 190 different types of businesses. And across these 190 different types of businesses, one thing that I see very important in today's day and age is the consistency of presence of these businesses online. And in this video, I want to break down for you things that you need to do to stay consistent in your online presence. Now you must be thinking, Rajiv, is it necessary for me to stay consistent online, especially on social media? Let me tell you something. Today we live in a world where out of sight is out of mind. And if you're not inside of your target audience, you won't be in their mind when they're deciding or exploring to buy your product or service. So that's why it's important for you to master the art and the science of staying consistent and meaningful on social media. So I'm going to use this video to break down for you 6 things that you need to take care of to make sure that your social media or your online presence is consistent. Because at the end of the day, the truth is this: you may have a great product, you may have a great service, but if the customer does not know who you are and the customer does not see you every single day, then the customer won't buy from you. So let's get started with what are the 6 ways of staying consistent online. The first, it starts with knowing who is your customer. The first step is to define clearly the demographic as well as the psychographic profile of your customer. Break down the age, the occupation, the income bracket, the education qualification, the professional background, the family status of your target customer, and then break down their likes, their dislikes, their habits, their beliefs, their interests. Because when you break down these components of the demographic and psychographic profile, that's when you know who exactly are you creating content for, whose attention do you want to grab online. So step number 1 of staying consistent online is to know exactly who is your customer. Step number 2 is to break down what kind of content will add value to the customer. What kind of content will grab the attention of the customer? What kind of content would the customer be interested in consuming? And the biggest mistake you can make here is create content about your product, your service, your company, your track record. Here's the truth. People don't care about your products, services, company or track record. What people care about is their needs, their desires, their problems, their pain points, their fears, their fantasies. So make sure that you are creating content which is giving people solutions around their needs, desires, problems, pain points, fears and fantasies. That's the second step in making sure you are consistent online. So it starts with knowing the customer, then breaking down what is the kind of content which will grab attention and add value to the customer, and then to break down which channel is the customer available on. Now, channel is your point of distribution. Is your target customer consuming content on Instagram? Are they consuming content on YouTube? Are they consuming content on Facebook or on LinkedIn or on Twitter? Or are they consuming content through WhatsApp? Or are they consuming content through email? Or are they consuming content through some kind of an offline forum or association or industry body or networking platform or residential club? You need to know which is the right channel where you need to make sure that your content is available. So customer plus content plus channel. These are the first 3 factors to be consistent. If you don't have clarity of these 3 factors, then you will do a classic mistake that many business owners make on social media. They create impromptu content. They wake up one morning, they feel inspired about a topic, they make a video. and then there's nothing for the next 30 days. Or they wake up one morning, they write a blog because they are pumped about a topic, and there's nothing for the next 60 days. Do not create impromptu content. Consistency is the key for you to build credibility and cash out online. And for that, it starts with knowing your customer, knowing what content will add value and interest them, knowing what channel are they available on, and then based on these three factors comes the fourth factor, which is to develop your competence. Now this is where you need to develop your skills to deliver that content through the right channel to the right customer. What kind of skills am I talking about when I say you need to develop the skills or the competence? The competence of making videos, the competence of writing blogs, the competence of designing meaningful infographics or posters, the competence of recording audio content in the format of podcasts. You need to develop these core skills of video making, podcasting, infographic designing, or blog writing. Because at the end of the day, the skill will determine the quality with which you deliver the content. Your topic may be great, but if the skill isn't, nobody will consume it. So the fourth component is competence. So once you understand who is your customer, what content will add value or interest them, which channel are they available on, and what competence you need to have to deliver the content effectively, then comes the fifth component of consistency. And the fifth component of consistency is collaborations. Don't try to do everything by yourself. You don't have to sit and write the blog article by yourself. You could outsource it to a freelance blog writer where you are giving the content, they are writing it in the right manner. You don't have to sit and edit your videos. You shoot the video, give it to a professional video editor to edit it. You don't have to sit and do graphic designing for each and every infographic poster. You create the content of the poster and give it to a professional graphic designer. Either hire full-time or outsource to freelancers. Get the job done by the experts. It is this element of collaboration that actually ensures consistency. If you try to do everything by yourself, you're definitely not going to be consistent. So make sure that you collaborate. Which brings me to the sixth and final element of consistency in your online presence. The sixth and final element is to have a calendar for distribution. Work 3 months ahead of time. Make sure your content is short or written or edited 3 months ahead, and then you have a calendar where you are defining what content goes on which platform at what time. When you work in advance, that's when you are consistent. But if you're going to wake up every morning and think what will be put out today, and you're going to spend half a day just on shooting or creating or editing or formatting, then let me tell you something. That's very unhealthy as a business owner. You're not a full-time marketer. You have 10,000 other things to take care of. In this process of being busy doing all these things, don't forget that you're an entrepreneur first, a marketer second. And that's why you need to have a calendar for distribution where you're working 3 months ahead of time and putting out content consistently. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want consistency in your online presence, know who's your customer, know what kind of content will interest them and add value to them, know which channel are they available on, know what kind of competencies you need to develop to deliver the content in a capable manner, collaborate with the experts, and have a calendar for distribution. These are the 6 elements to make sure that you're consistent in your online presence. I hope you found value in this video, and if you did and you want to learn more about how you build a successful business, then click on the link below and register yourself for my upcoming 4-hour live session called Business Breakthrough Seminar. Here, I go at a more macro level of your overall business model, your overall business management, and what you need to do to build a stable and successful business. So click on the link, register yourself. I look forward to seeing you at the Business Breakthrough Seminar.